Pretty, you don't mean that. You can't end your pregnancy.
I can. I don't want to ruin your life, Luis. You didn't want me to get pregnant. Fancy didn't want me to get pregnant. The only person who wanted me to get pregnant was grandfather. And me. All this baby will do is cause huge problems in everyone's lives. So I just think it's best if I just end the pregnancy. One quick appointment with the doctor and we'll all have our lives back.
Pretty, you're not thinking straight. You don't want to end this pregnancy. You can't.
Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. This is my body.
I'm the father.
So, do you really want this kid to get stuck with me as a mother? Think about it, Luis. I will be a single mother. A single mother without a friend in the world.
That's not true.
Oh, right. I have been ostracized by the whole human race since you gave me these scars, okay? Even by my own mother and father.
They're better than they used to be.
God, dear Ivy and Julian are too late to make things better. Luis, I'm scared. I don't know how to raise a child.
You'll learn.
No, I won't. I can't. I'm not going to have this baby, and there is nothing you can do to stop me.
You listen to me, Pretty. You cannot end this pregnancy.
Try and stop me.
Oh, I will. You are not going to take this baby from me. I am its father, and that means something.
Please. It's just another notch on your belt. The only reason you made love to me is because grandfather forced you to.
Yeah, well, even so, we made this baby together. Now, I was brought up to believe that every child is a gift from God. Now, he deserves a chance at life.
It's a he already?
He or she. It's a child. It is our child. I don't want to give this child up. I want this child to live. I want to raise it. I want to see him grow up. I want to teach him right from wrong. There's nothing better than that.
That's not what I want.
Well, it's not just about what you want. It's about what I want too, and I want this baby to live.
You mean it? You really want to keep this baby?
I just said so, didn't I?
It's a big commitment. You really want to raise it and be a real dad to it.
Yes, of course I do. I want to be a real dad.
It's going to change both our lives.
And mine.
Guess what? I can handle anything that life throws at me. Yeah, so maybe it's a little unexpected, you being pregnant, but it's going to be great. My children bring nothing but joy, and this child will bring deeper meaning to our lives.
You mean it. You want to keep the baby.
Absolutely.
Okay. You're on. We'll keep the baby.
Okay.
This is even easier than I thought. Too bad I'm not really pregnant.
Fancy's everything okay?
Of course.
Well, what's wrong then?
I don't want to be negative, but I can't help being concerned. I know you told me everything would be all right between us, even with the baby, but think about it, Luis. A newborn? I mean, does anything require more time and energy?
It's gonna be worth it, though. It's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, a baby. So now you'll have a child with Sheridan and a baby with Pretty. I mean, maybe it sounds selfish, but when will you have time for our relationship when you have families with 2 other women?
I don't think you're selfish. And I understand your concerns, but trust me, I'll find a way to make this work. Now, I'll have Marty with Sheridan, and I'll have this baby with Pretty, and then someday you and I, we're going to have lots of kids.
You mean that?
Yeah. Trust me, Fancy, I love you. Okay, you are the only woman in my heart. Now, life is about to get a lot more complicated, but together we're going to work this out, okay?
I love you too. I hope you're right. I hope there are enough hours in the day to make this work. I'll do everything I can to be supportive.
Good. That's good because without your help, I don't know if I can get through this.
Okay.
Well, you've had some big news, and I think you should rest, and we'll talk later. And I'm very glad you're keeping the baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about that. I've been thinking, Luis.
And
I know I said I would keep the baby, and I will, on one condition. I want to know that you were genuinely happy when you found out I was pregnant.
I don't understand.
You said this baby was a gift from God. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You tried to convince me how great it is that I'm pregnant. How us bringing a child into this world together was a miracle. I'm not convinced. I need to know you're sincere, Luis. I need to know that I can always count on you when I need your help. I need to know you're going to be a good father.
Pretty, where is this coming from? You know Luis is a wonderful man and a wonderful father.
Do I? He barely knows Marty.
That is not my fault.
Listen, Luis. First impressions mean a lot. So can you honestly tell me your first reaction when you found out I was pregnant was pure joy? Tell me, Luis, were you happy when you first learned I was pregnant?
How I felt then is irrelevant. It's how I feel now that matters.
Not to me.
All that matters is if I commit myself to raising this child or not. And I will.
Just answer the question, Luis. Were you honestly happy when you first learned I was pregnant?
No. No, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all.
I knew it. Everything you said about keeping this baby was a lie. You don't want this baby, and neither do I. I'll get rid of it, and then you'll be happy.
Pretty, would you listen to yourself? You're not making any sense here, not at all. Getting rid of the baby is not going to make me happy, just the opposite. Yes, I was upset when I first heard that you were pregnant. You know, right now I'm just trying to work on my relationship with Fancy, and you know that things haven't been going that well, and then there's Marty. I'm just trying to figure out how to be a good father to him right now, okay?
Oh, well, then one child is plenty, isn't it?
No, would you... Just listen to me, okay? It's just right now things are so complicated. And when I first heard about this, it just made me think that things are going to become even more complicated. And I wasn't sure at first if I was going to be able to handle that. And now I know that I can. And I know that I will do anything in this world for this baby and for you.
Excuse me. Could we have a little privacy? I need to check Miss Crane's blood pressure.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Hey. Hey, I'm really sorry about all this. You know, I just, we're just gonna have to roll with the punches on this one.
Yeah. I don't blame you. New baby is so exciting.
But
But it's just that every time I think we'll finally have time to settle down and concentrate on us, something happens. Will we have time just for us?
I don't want you to worry. Now, we've been through hell together, and, well, it's been worth it, right? Oh, we're still together. We always will be.
I just get so nervous. I'm so happy with you, and I get frightened someone's going to take it all away from us.
Hey, don't worry about that. We love each other. That's more than half the battle, right? We just have to figure out a way to make this all work.
I love you so much.
What's going on? Ready? What are you doing? What are those papers you're signing? Pretty. What are you doing? What are those papers you're signing?
These are release papers for terminating my pregnancy, Luis. I've decided to have an abortion.